What is going on, everybody? It is Ahmed, and I am back today with yet another video for you all. And today, guys, the bear market is officially canceled. A lot of people were panicking yesterday, and I told you all, please weather the storm. This is going to be one of the best and biggest dips we could ever ask for, and it was just another opportunity. Donald J. Trump just flip-flopped back to the bull market we go. XRP falling below $2 yesterday. For those of you that were able to get in below 2, congratulations to you. You guys know I set a strike point at $2.34. We're up almost about 15% on that swing trade. I posted it over on the YouTube tab. Congrats to those of you that were able to get in. Guys, things are definitely shifting as now tariffs are on a pause and hopefully will be canceled. People flip-flop very quickly. And remember, I always say, for those of you that leverage trade, always proceed with caution. That's why I trade spot personally, because I think, again, as long as you can't get liquidated or wiped out of the market, you can end up doing very well. So things are looking really good for XRP. We're hoping that we can get above $3 in the next 24 to 48 hours to gain back all the losses that were incurred over the last 48 hours. This weekend was brutal, but now things are starting to look up. Never financial advice, putting you guys on the plays that I'm in. You guys know what the deal is. We're here to double down and buy the dip. So first and foremost, the cryptocurrency market is recovering. It's obvious. We're seeing Bitcoin back above 98,000 after dropping below $91,000 yesterday. Ethereum dropped to 2,100. XRP dropped below $2. Things were looking crazy. But now we're getting ready for a short squeeze. And I'm going to explain that during this video. I just ask for you guys to stick around towards the end. And we're going to go ahead and talk about every single thing. First and foremost, Donald J. Trump taking it over to Twitter on his official Twitter account. He says, I just spoke with President Claudia of Mexico. It was a very friendly conversation wherein she agreed to immediately supply 10,000 Mexican soldiers on the border separating Mexico and the United States. These soldiers will be specifically designated to stop the flow of fentanyl and illegal migrants into the country. We further agreed to immediately pause the anticipated tariffs for a month period during which we will have negotiations headed by Secretary of State Marco Rubio, Secretary of Treasury Scott Bessent, and Secretary of Commerce Howard Lutnick, and high-level representatives of Mexico. I look forward to participating in those negotiations with the President of Mexico as we attempt to achieve a deal between the two countries. Extremely bullish sentiment flip-flopping here. And of course, the markets reacted immediately thereafter. And we're starting this, what looks like could be a very strong short squeeze. Because remember, all the leveraged long traders have now wiped out their positions. And now we are in a short squeeze period where a lot of the shorts that thought we're going to continue to capitulate will create the squeeze and we will push up like we have before. Now, before we continue on to the video, you guys know anytime I do my spot trades on this channel and I post them on the YouTube tab for free, there's a link down below for Blowfin. For those of you that are day traders, take advantage of Blowfin or opportunities like this. No KYC needed anywhere in the world, no VPN required. You can start trading and you can be also a part of this $100,000 pool. You can be a winner of up to $100,000 as a bonus if you deposit and trade and get those rewards. So those of you that are active traders, this is a pretty free money grab in my opinion. So take advantage of it and start to create financial wealth. So Walter from Bloomberg, one of my favorite news reporting articles, you can say. One of my favorite news reporters or journalists that is very active on X. Literally, after every tweet he sent out, the market continued to pump and pump even more. So Trump agreed to pause the anticipated tariffs. Trump confirms delay of tariffs against Mexico. And then senior official Canada government officials tells the New York Times that Ottawa is not optimistic. A real off-ramp from tariffs exists between Canada the way it materializes for Mexico. And the best part about this here is the thing about it, people realize that if these tariffs are implemented into Mexico or Canada, China aside, the implications of that could be the worst recessions that these two countries seen in a really long time. So they didn't really have much of a choice. 10,000 soldiers immediately deployed by the Mexican government. And that makes sense because they don't want to fall victim to recession due to not complying with U.S. wants. Shows you the power play here. Feds Collins, U.S. has limited experience with large-scale tariffs, and that's where people started getting scared. They didn't know what was going to happen. Were we going right? Are we going left? Depending on the direction, regardless, people understood that tariffs implications back in 2018 caused a 32% drop in BTC. So did that mean we're going to see that kind of drop in 2025 in the market? Well, guess what? We kind of did, are pretty dang close, especially for the altcoin market, where Bitcoin ran. It was at $109,000, dropping down to $90,000 yesterday during that flash crash period, meaning it lost over 23% of all of its gains over the last few months. And the most interesting thing is Bitcoin held up better than any other asset in the market. And so people thought we were entering bearish territory or an official bear market, because when you see a double-digit losses, especially 20-30% losses like we saw for XRP and Ethereum, panic ensued in the market and people sold off their positions. So things are looking very good. Things are looking very bright. And I think right now what we need to understand is the sentiment is definitely shifting. So for those of you that are looking to spot trade, understand that now we are looking for the next resistance point. And we know right now for resistance, we potentially have $2.85. Before that, $2.72 is our next resistance for XRP. Those are both potential strike prices for those of you that are looking to dollar cost average up. Look for future support, because maybe previous resistance at 244 becomes now new support, which would be extremely bullish moving forward into the resumed bull market. So again, going back to the idea and thoughts about short squeezes. People were shorting the market infinitely this weekend. It was insane. After all these leverage longs, over $8 to $10 billion per Bybit's CEO. That's an insane amount of dollars, by the way, guys. They were stating that that's the expected amount that was wiped out of the market. You can even head over to Cointelegraph. Let's go over to their Twitter, Cointelegraph right here. You guys can see what they stated over on X. Absolutely insane. By the way, amidst this craziness, gold did surge to all-time highs. So this is where things are getting kind of interesting for XRP. We're going to touch on that in just a moment. But before we even went there, this is also happening tomorrow. President Trump's AI crypto czar, David Sachs, to host press conference on February 4th at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time about digital assets and how America will secure its position as a leader. And maybe this is even reserved for a separate video, but could XRP be part of the U.S. National Crypto Reserve? This article explores the potential role, challenges, and how it compares to BTC. This here would be extremely bullish for XRP and all the XRP army and holders. If this comes to fruition, we become approved as an XRP ETF through the New York Stock Exchange with Grayscale's application, and in addition becoming part of the strategic stockpile of crypto holdings by the United States government. If those two things occur, understand that we will not only break all-time highs for XRP Ripple, we could see way beyond all-time highs. And I'm starting to talk ridiculous values of $10, $15, $20, $30. It's on. So I appreciate you guys' support as always. That's all I had for you today. And until next time, everybody, keep investing. Peace.